My name is Rany Granath.
How old are you?
I am 17 years old.
What is your favorite Weber memory and why?
My favorite Weber memory is both Shabbaton, my sophomore and junior year. They were incredibly fun. Getting to hang out with my friends, getting to see some of the teachers in a non-school setting was really a lot of fun.
Okay. And why would that be something that, as opposed to things here, what was the non-school setting? What did it give you?
It was cool to be able to hang out with my classmates and my teachers, especially those who I don't usually see outside of school in a, again, as I said, non-school setting, but most more like camp type of setting, right? It helped me establish a different relationship with some of my teachers that I don't think I would have gotten otherwise.
Do you want to remember anybody in particular? Any teacher in particular you feel like you got that, you might want to in 20 years, like, oh yeah, it was, Dr. Schmidt.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, it wasn't Dr. Schmidt.
It wasn't Dr.
Schmidt. Mr. Revson. Mr. Revson was really cool, and Mr. Bayless. Those two, actually. I've always been a huge fan of both of theirs, and Mr. Revson and I were really able to bond and continue a nice relationship, but with Mr. Bayless, we were really able to spark something there, and we were able to hang out, and I learned a lot about him, and was able to appreciate him in ways I probably wouldn't have before.
Cool. All right, so what is the most valuable lesson you learned here during your time here at Weber?
So, not to be too cheesy, but the most valuable lesson I've learned here is hard work pays off, because it really does. That's what I've learned in high school, especially here at Weber. I think the community here and the educational setup is so that those who work hard are rewarded. And again, it's not always pretty, but I believe that in the long run, those who work hard always, end up in the right place.
Okay, fair enough. Sounds good. What do you hope to achieve in the next 5 or 10 years, or however many years out you want to go?
So in the next 5 or 10 years, more specifically the next 5 years, I want to have a great college experience. I want to have a lot of fun. Hopefully I'm a part of a fun Greek life. I don't know. Tell me in 20 years. I'm hoping to get to meet a lot of people, maybe some hot girls. So that's the goal. I want to have fun. I want to meet new people. And I want to get a cool job. Hopefully right now, 5 years from now, I've got a cool job, maybe finance. I hope I'm still interested in that. So hopefully, in the next 5 to 10 years, then I will really have had a great college experience and be setting myself up professionally.
Cool. What will you miss most about being here at Weber?
I'm gonna miss my friends and the community. The community here at Weber is a one of a kind. There's really something special, and it's more on the comedic side, but I have been blessed to live 5 minutes away from my school. So that's been really cool. This morning I woke up at 7:53, school starts at 8:30. And I made it on time, so that was really cool.
That's good. That's good. What are you looking forward to leaving behind?
Although I love my friends, and again, like I said, the community here, I'm looking forward to leaving behind some of the social structures here. It can be really, fortunately I've done well, I'm really happy with who I am, but it can always be so competitive in such a small school and a small community that I'm excited to branch out bigger, wider, meet new people, and we're also similar that I'm excited to meet, again, those new people and make some new connections.
All right, and finally, do you have anything to tell your future self? 20 years down the line, something you want your future Rany to remember. You think you know it now, you don't want to forget it.
Stay true to yourself. That's number one. That's cheesy. Dr. Schmidt's laughing in the background. All right. No, stay true to myself, but that, go with your gut. I've learned that over the years. A lot of times I messed up, it's because I didn't go with my gut. And that's not just referring to school or anything. That's life. Like, follow your heart, right? I know right now I'm thinking about, debating a lot of things. And so I just think the number one thing is follow your heart, go with your gut. So stay true to who you are. Don't give up on your friends, family. Keep working hard. Follow your passions. That's the number one thing too. Is don't try to follow a traditional route in one thing or another. Do what you think is right, and I promise you'll end up in the right place.